It was 2 a.m., and I was scrolling through Reddit when a hot post from my university's confession page popped up on my feed. Title: Been talking to a girl online for 3 months, and we're supposed to meet up this weekend. Just found out she's nearly 200 pounds. Should I just ghost her? The top comment was absolutely savage. Dude, give your useless Discord account and this girlfriend to someone you hate. Let two losers torture each other. The original poster replied with a thumbs up emoji. Good idea. Let's roll the dice. I scoffed. Thank God my boyfriend wasn't a shallow asshole like these guys. A short while later, I was on a sweet date with my boyfriend at the campus coffee shop when the poster, who was basically Mr. Popular at our school, stormed over to us. He pointed a finger right at my boyfriend and started screaming, "You bastard! Chloe was supposed to be my girlfriend. Give her back, along with the account." I was about to go to sleep that night, but that post jolted me wide awake. I recognized the poster's ID, Tyler, the president of the biggest frat on campus. He was the classic golden-haired, blue-eyed jock, the football team's quarterback, looking like he'd just walked out of a polo ad. I never thought a heartthrob like him would be into online dating. Tyler was venting all his frustrations in the post. God, she told me she was 5 feet 6 inches and looked like Bella Hadid. I believed her like an idiot for 3 months. Turns out I forgot to ask about her weight. I ordered her some takeout today and specifically asked the delivery guy to get a look at her. He texted me back saying a land tank came downstairs with legs thicker than my waist. The thought that I've been calling half a pig babe for 3 months makes me want to shoot myself. The comment section was having a field day. This is why you always video chat first, bro. Catfishes are everywhere. Guys obsessed with looks are doomed. Tyler seemed to be having a complete meltdown. It's not just about being played anymore. The thought of meeting her next week makes me want to blow up every donut shop in the world. Well, what a coincidence. My online boyfriend X and I were also scheduled to meet up next week. Thinking of him, I switched back to Discord. My last chat with X was from earlier that evening. X: I have to run some code in the computer science lab tonight. Don't wait up for me. It was almost 10 now. I sent him a message. Hey babe, still busy? I just saw this post on Reddit that made me so mad. He was probably busy since he didn't reply for a while. I knew the engineering labs had a lot of rules and sometimes bad reception, so I didn't think much of it and went back to scrolling the post. In that short time, Tyler had added a few more updates and his words were getting nastier. Jesus, this pig demon won't give it a rest. She just messaged me again. I feel sick just looking at her profile picture now, let alone chatting with her. Nope, I'm gonna go puke. The replies were all over the place, mostly people enjoying the show. A few comments tried to call him out for body shaming, but Tyler shot them down without hesitation. Oh, you're such a saint. Why don't you date a pig then? She looks like that and she's out here catfishing people. Has she apologized to me? I'm already doing her a favor by not blasting her all over social media. A bunch of other people started giving him ideas. I scrolled for a bit, got bored, and switched back to Discord. Strange. Why hadn't X messaged me back yet? That had never happened before. Was he pulling an all-nighter in the lab? I couldn't stay up any longer. I sent him a good night and turned off my phone. The first thing I did the next morning was check my phone. Still no reply. What was going on? Did he just fall off the face of the earth? But Tyler's post had a new development. I frowned as I read the pinned top comment. This is easy to solve. Just give the account to someone you hate. 2 birds with 1 stone. God, that was a fucked up thing to do. Many other comments agreed it was a bad idea, but Tyler thought it was brilliant. Smart move, bro. I've got this annoying nerd cousin who's always acting all high and mighty. This is perfect. Tyler had a cousin? That was news to me, but their drama had nothing to do with me. The most important thing right now was why X wasn't answering my messages. I read through our chat history from yesterday again. Nothing seemed wrong. He had even ordered me sushi last night and told me he was heading to the lab. So why the silent treatment? Just as I was debating whether to video call him and see what was up, my phone finally vibrated. X: Good morning, babe. I let out a sigh of relief, feeling a little hurt. Why did you ignore me all night? X: Sorry, babe. The lab was really insane last night. The life of an engineering major, I guess. I completely relaxed. All right, I guess I can forgive you. X: Don't forgive me so easily. You can be mad at me for a little longer, babe. He was calling me babe in every sentence, and it was making me blush a little. Why are you being so sweet today? X: I miss you. My face felt hot. We talk every day and you still miss me? He was silent for a few seconds before replying. Especially, I can't wait to see you, Chloe. He was being so damn smooth today. A strange feeling washed over me, but I couldn't stop my heart from racing. I quickly switched to TikTok to calm myself down. X and I had been dating online for almost 4 months. He was usually the cool, aloof type. He'd call me dear, but he rarely said such clingy things. Something was off. This was either a red flag or he was up to something. Did he do something to feel guilty about? I couldn't help but think of the Reddit post from last night. The excitement I felt a moment ago instantly cooled, and I questioned him seriously. You're acting weird. Tell me, what did you do? He was quiet for a moment, then sent me a voice message a few seconds later. You caught me, babe. I bought you cupcakes from that bakery in La Jolla. Looks like I'm ruining your diet plan for today. Listening to his voice, I felt a wave of relief. He'd sent me voice messages before, but they were usually in this deep, try-hard, gravelly voice. It wasn't bad, but it was nothing like today's voice, which was clear and pleasant, with a clean, youthful energy. I couldn't resist saving the voice message before sending one back. You're so strange today. Your reactions, the way you talk, even your voice is different. He replied quickly. This kind of strange. Do you hate it? Of course not. I've always been a sucker for the sweet talk. I cleared my throat and pressed the record button. I don't hate it. You can keep it up. He let out a soft chuckle. Okay, Chloe, come downstairs and get your cupcakes. The driver is already there. Cupcakes first thing in the morning. So sinful. I scolded myself as I flew out of bed to get ready. Chloe, you're up so early today? My roommate Sarah asked, her face covered in a sheet mask. I grinned. My boyfriend bought me cupcakes. I got one for you too. Sarah raised an eyebrow. Wow, I guess I should thank your mysterious Romeo. Sarah and I went downstairs together. Deliveries were left on a shelf in the dorm lobby. It was still early, so there weren't many people. I quickly found the pink box with a sticky note on it. One for my babe, and one for your roommate. I stared at the note for a second and couldn't help but smile, showing it to Sarah. Looks like he didn't forget about you. Sarah took a look and immediately shrieked. Thanks to Chloe and her man. Is it a special occasion today? I was surprised too. For the past few months, X had rarely ordered me such sweet, indulgent things. Did he have a breakthrough in the lab last night? Was he so happy he'd lost his mind? Just as I was about to pull out my phone to ask, someone in front of me called my name. Chloe? I looked up and froze. Tyler? It was the frat president himself. He was wearing a hoodie with Greek letters on it and holding an iced Americano. He walked over, his gaze casually falling on Sarah next to me, and he frowned in disgust. Sarah was on some hormonal medication and was a bit on the heavier side. Then, his eyes flickered to the cupcake box in her hand, and a flash of, what was that? Gloating? I didn't like the way he was looking at her. Do you need something? I said, cutting him off. Tyler snapped back to reality and cleared his throat. Our frat is having a mixer with a sorority next weekend. The theme is pretty cool. You want to come? I frowned slightly. Didn't Tyler have an online girlfriend? Even though he trashed her in his post, flirting with other girls seemed low. Wait, I paused, remembering the post from this morning. Tyler had given the account to someone he hated. So, technically, he was single now? What a toxic bachelor. I rejected him without a second thought. Sorry, I'm meeting my boyfriend next weekend. I don't have time. Tyler's expression stiffened. You have a boyfriend? I tried to be patient. Yes, we've been together for a while. Ignoring Tyler's scowl, I grabbed Sarah and walked away. Chloe, it seems like you really don't like Tyler, Sarah said as we walked. Didn't he used to like your posts on social media and try to ask you out? That's called being a creep, not being interested, I said, rolling my eyes. Besides, guys like him are usually total playboys with shitty personalities. Back in the dorm, I took a picture of the 2 perfect red velvet cupcakes and sent it to X. Thanks for the food drop, bro. 3X replied almost instantly, but his focus was strange. Bro? I grinned and pressed the voice record button. My mistake. I meant, thank you for the food drop, boyfriend. X. Say it again. I played along. Boyfriend? He was quiet for a few seconds, and then my phone started vibrating like crazy. Notifications for money transfers. I stared at the long list of notes. For coffee? For that book you like? For vinyl records? With amounts of $50, $80, $120? I was shocked. Are you crazy? Why are you sending me so much money? We'd been dating for a while, and while X wasn't cheap, he'd never been this extravagant. X. I'm just really happy. I need my babe to be happy with me. I couldn't help but smile. As I was about to reply, another message came through. Chloe, I want to come see you sooner. Is that okay? My heart skipped a beat and my lips curled into a smile. Sooner as in? He sent me a screenshot of an Amtrak ticket. The departure time was this Saturday, and the destination was my city, San Diego. I noticed the booking time, 6:03 a.m. this morning. That meant he bought the ticket the second the website updated. My heart felt warm and fuzzy, but I was also a little nervous. I glanced at the name on the ticket. Aiden Hunt. Aiden. A nice name. Seeing that I hadn't replied, he got nervous too. Babe, is this too sudden? We can stick to the original plan for next week if you want. Please don't be mad. How could I be mad? I quickly replied. Not mad, just a little surprised. Come, I'll pick you up at the station. 3 Aiden instantly relaxed and sent an excited puppy emoji. Yay, he's so dorky. I rolled my eyes playfully, but I couldn't stop smiling. After thinking for a moment, I asked him, should we exchange pictures first? So we don't walk past each other. Aiden and I had met playing League of Legends and added each other on burner Discord accounts we only used for gaming. Neither of us had a single photo on our social media. Aiden didn't reply. The seconds ticked by, and I started to get nervous too. What if he wasn't good looking? After hesitating for a bit, I added, well, at least tell me how tall you are, just to narrow it down. Don't they say if a guy is over 6 feet, he'll let you know within the first 3 sentences? Still no response from Aiden. I was starting to have a mini meltdown. Suddenly, I understood Tyler's panic. Just as I was about to give up and just video call him, my phone buzzed. Aiden had finally replied.